Organization mistakes, and the second half is unprofessional. Can't happen, and we have to talk about it.
Erik ten Hag's awful decisions and players' lack of fight cost Man United as we get completely destroyed 7-0 by Liverpool. The warning signs were there in the first half with the start of Diogo Dalo over Bissaka giving Liverpool to attack the right-hand side, and surely enough Cody Gakpo was there to score with Dalo out of position. Antony was totally useless, and the decision to bring on Scott McTominay at 3-0 was a horrific mistake that led to the destruction of United's midfield. The start of Wout Weghorst in big games has shown he is not good enough for the level. Antony very wasteful in the final third. As the Red Devils went into the break a goal down, something that stuck out of the match was how wasteful the front men were, but none more so than Antony. The Brazilian found himself in plenty of promising positions during attacking phases, but could not come up with the goods. Antony's crossing, especially in the opening 45 minutes, can only be described as lazy and casual. He constantly failed even to beat the first man with his attempts. Antony is known for his trickery and flair football, but it felt he was overdoing it. And at times, this came at the expense of the team and the creation of more productive opportunities. The 22-year-old was easy to defend against. His over-reliance on his left foot was all too predictable, and Liverpool's defenders effectively neutralized whatever little threat he had. The Brazil international was woeful in his take-ons, and it's a surprise he was not one of the first people to be taken off. Combine Antony's poor display with an equally defensively frail Dalot showing, and the right flank was rendered entirely useless against Liverpool. Extremely costly defensive blunders. Ten Hag's men were the architects of their downfall against Liverpool. All of Liverpool's goals came from defensive lapses and calamities at the back. For the first goal, Dalot gets dragged out of position, leaving Fred to cover his part of the pitch. Fred failed to get tight to his man before Cody Gakpo put the ball into the back of the net. The second and third goals came from United repeatedly failing to clear the ball and cheaply losing possession inside their own box, something that could also be used to describe how the fourth goal was conceded. For the fourth, Antony gave the ball away from a set-piece build-up to set Liverpool on the counter-attack. Salah was all too happy to score from the ensuing transition. United's lethargic and pathetic defending is undoubtedly something Ten Hag will be keen to point out after the game. The manner in which United conceded all goals was reminiscent of life under Ralf Rangnick, when the Reds were serial capitulators in big games. Several players failed to turn up. It could be argued that none of United's players turned up nor gave a good account of themselves. In what was eventually a 7-0 thumping, even United's best players put in their worst displays. Casemiro and Martinez had their worst games in a United shirt. Shaw and Dalot were both atrocious, as was De Gea. In truth, the same could be said about all those on the pitch. Plenty of questions will be asked over the coming days, and a response will be required. Keep your head up, fellow Reds, although the result is absolutely disgusting. This is the unfortunate position we find our team in, so let's get behind the team in this difficult period. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.